Hello and welcome to September's Flicks, the film and event magazine programme brought to you by Picturehouse Cinemas. In this month's episode, we bring you Lawless, as it says on the tin, from Nick Cave and the Road director John Hillcoat. Anna Karenina, Jude Law and Keira Knightley in an all-star retelling of the Tolstoy classic. Hope Springs, Steve Carell, Tommy Lee Jones and Meryl Streep in a week of marriage therapy. Looper, intriguing, futuristic time travel mobster action thriller. And finally, Flicks Picks, screenings, events and news from Picturehouse Cinemas. Lawless is the third screenplay from musician Nick Cave, who also wrote The Proposition and Ghosts of the Civil Dead.
I know who you are.
Oh yeah, who's that?
One of them Bond Ramp boys. My daddy says you boys are the worst thing ever to hit Franklin.
Tell your daddy I said hi.
Set in Prohibition's 30s America, Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf and Jason Clarke play the true-life bootlegging Bondurant brothers, sharing an almost sentimental familial honour and loyalty despite their lawless living. My favourite actress du jour, Mia Wasikowska, brings intelligence and sass to her role as a preacher's daughter, while Guy Pearce, a sadistic, twisted special agent, and Gary Oldman, a fellow mobster after a slice of their action, ensure none of their good fortune can last.
You ain't gonna survive. Lawless.
The 19th century novel Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy has recently been hailed by Time magazine as the greatest novel ever written, encompassing huge themes such as hypocrisy, jealousy, faith, fidelity, society, progress and passion. Characters of depth and humanity move against the vast Russian backdrop of agriculture, politics and aristocracy.
This must stop. If you have any thought for me, you will give me back my peace.
There can be no peace for us. Only misery, my greatest happiness.
Oh, so this is love.
Keira Knightley plays the tragic heroine who at 18 was married to a man she didn't love, the government official Karenina played by Jude Law, and who falls for the intense and dashing Count Vronsky played by Aaron Johnson, John Lennon in Nowhere Boy. This is a lavish and massive production that reunites Knightley with Joe Wright, who directed her in the equally epic Atonement and also Pride and Prejudice. So far, a very successful partnership. Hope Springs. Sounds awful from the title of the film to the premise of the film, a couple that have been married for 30 years rediscovering their sex lives. Oish. However, the couple is Tommy Lee Jones and Meryl Streep, and their counsellor is my favourite comic actor, Steve Carell, who is superbly deadpan and grown up in this role. It's not slapstick, it's not cringy, it's superbly acted by a curmudgeonly Tommy Lee Jones, practically blackmailed by a heart-achingly desperate Streep into having intensive therapy. This movie goes beyond the remit and would suit anyone who just wants to blossom.
Next step, what is it? Write a poem, hold hands in public, sing a serenade?
It's sex.
We should just get our things and go.
Keep your head up, and you can let your head down, and keep your head up.
Arnold, did you have fantasies?
The threesome?
With?
Carol.
Carol with the corgis?
Hi! You got another corgi! I know.
But three's the limit.
Oh, no.
Looper stars another flick favourite, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Please see Mysterious Skin or Brick if you're not sure.
I am one of many specialized assassins called loopers. We eliminate people from the future.
In the future, time travel is possible but illegal and is used by the mob to send targets back 30 years to be assassinated by a looper, a hired gun called Joe, played by Levitt. The mob decide to close the loop and send Joe's future self, played by Bruce Willis, back in time to be killed off. This is a clever, taut, sci-fi action crime thriller directed by Rian Johnson, who also directed the brilliant Brick. Plenty of hairpin twists and turns to keep you riveted a la Inception or Source Code.
New boss in the future.
Mass executions. Reign of terror. He lives here now. And I'm gonna stop it.
None of this concerns me.
This is gonna happen to you.
It happens to you. It doesn't have to happen to me.
He's gonna take everything you got and everything I got.
Ask yourself, who would I sacrifice for what's mine?
We both know how this has to go down. Can't let you walk away alive. This is my life now. You had yours already.
FlixPix, my roundup of Picturehouse events, screenings and news. On April the 2nd, 2011, LCD Sound System played its last ever show at Madison Square Garden. Shut Up and Play the Hits is both a narrative film documenting this once-in-a-lifetime performance and an intimate portrait of frontman James Murphy as he navigates the lead up to the show, the day after, and the personal and professional ramifications of his decision to disband. The film screens at 9 p.m. on September the 4th and will be followed by a satellite audience with James Murphy. On Thursday the 6th of September at 7 p.m, the National Theatre Live presents The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. Mark Haddon's celebrated multi-award-winning novel is beautifully and imaginatively adapted into a stage play for the first time. Our popular Discover Tuesday strand continues to enlighten throughout September with a real mix of world and art house cinema. On the 4th, Ai Weiwei, Never Sorry, is Alison Clayman's truly eye-opening new documentary on the dissident Chinese artist. On the 11th, Woman in a Dressing Gown is a sad, sweet study of a 1950s marriage on the rocks. On the 18th, A Simple Life, a Hong Kong slow burner that ever-respectable critic Robert Ebert claimed to be his film pick for 2011. Finally, on the 25th, Forgiveness of Blood is a US-Albanian co-production directed by Joshua Marston, best known for the beautiful Maria Full of Grace. It won the Silver Bear for Best Script. The Bolshoi Ballet is returning in September for its 2012 season. On Sunday the 30th at 4 p.m, La Sylphide. A man about to be married becomes obsessed with his vision of a beautiful sylph. A ballet in 2 acts, La Sylphide is one of the oldest romantic ballets still performed. Some general Picturehouse news now. The shortlist for the Man Booker Prize will be announced on September the 11th, and all the contenders will be reading and discussing their work in front of an audience at the Royal Festival Hall on October the 15th. The event will be chaired by one of the UK's favourite broadcasters, James Naughtie. Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss out on this wonderful literary evening. Liberal Arts, the American coming-of-middle-age comedy directed by Josh Radnor, opens on the 5th of October. Keep an eye out for Picturehouse's very own Sam Clement's revealing video interview with him on our Facebook page throughout September. Also, if you're feeling generous this month, Picturehouse Cinemas is doing a sponsored bike ride from Aberdeen to Exeter to raise money for Plan UK. If you wish to get involved, please see our website for more details. That's it for September. Remember to visit picturehouses.co.uk for more information. Keep up to date on our Facebook and Twitter feeds, and pick up a copy of our free magazine Picturehouse Recommends in your local Picturehouse foyer. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in October.